Hello everybody. I haven't made a tutorial video in a little bit, and so I thought I'd kind of just do a real quick one for you guys real fast here. It's going to be a few days before I can post another one. So this is a really neat one. I've shown it before, but not really in great detail. This is like a dual-sided face stone. It probably has some more on this side here, I imagine. But let's go ahead and point these ones out real quick. So this one's got like a crystal quartz type of shiny stone there for an eye. There's one eye right here in the middle of the screen, and then there's another eye right there. And so you look at it from the side there, and you can see that, well, it's very defined. You know, he's got his lips and his long chin out there. So this is a profile picture, of course. And if you look at the other side there, you'll see it kind of looks like Mount Rushmore. You can see the eyebrow and things in there. I don't see a mouth necessarily. I see his nose down here, but there might be a little ridge. There's always a little tiny something there for the mouth, but I love the eyebrow and the eye on this one. And it also looks like, you know, the top could be hair. So this is two people maybe on one side. It could be a couple, it could be, who knows, you know, I'm not going to speculate. Look at the other side of this one. And you see these little profile pictures on there. This was intended. This was made by people a long time ago. I showed this one in a short. I think that the diamond in the middle of it shows up on the camera. You can see there's actually a printed eye in the very middle, but you have to catch it at the right angle, and the paint kind of all jumps out at you. Of course, this is a little bird effigy. I haven't looked at this one too much, but it probably has a lot of other things going on with it. But that's what this is. It's like a small version of the child's toy that I showed you guys in an earlier video. The main purpose of this video here is to show you this kind of archetype where it has the hat there. I have a couple of these ones, and I want to show you those real quick. Is that looks like, so I'm holding this in the right direction, and it looks like there might be right there in the middle like a chiseled out, carved out eye. But of course it doesn't look right unless you tilt it to the side, and now it's really starting to look like a profile. Even a nostril is in there, and you can see the lips there. And that's the way this art is to be viewed, is from the side. That's the way they created it. The details won't pop out at you unless you look at it from this angle. So real quick again, this is kind of one with like a little hat, you know, and his face is smooth. I'm going to show you here another one that's actually painted that I picked up recently. And so this is a similar, oh, some of it's breaking off, it's so fragile. So this is painted red. When I picked it up from the clay, a lot of the red paint came off, and the more that I handle it, the more stuff will come off. But you can still see a clay pack for the eye there. And when we put it to the side, you'll see that maybe this is the hair and the face is recessed in there. I think I see something right in the middle of the screen there, right here, like carved in, very detailed. Do you guys see that too? It's hard to tell what it is. It's probably an eye though. Oh, it is an eye. Okay, so let's flip it over. Oh, wow, so that's a beautiful detailed eye. And now you can see he has like maybe a chin covering, like a whole headdress kind of cover on there. Beautiful, beautiful. I didn't know that until I looked at it with you guys here. So, of course, on every edge there will probably be more stuff, but it takes a while to get used to learning how to see this art. So I just kind of wanted to show you guys some of these easier ones. I don't know if I have anything really amazing out here that you guys haven't seen yet. These are the really cool quartz ones, and you can put them to the sun. This is a bird head, but it also more than likely is a, oh, yep, a face stone, so you can see the profile. Perhaps. Let's see if I can see it here. I'm gonna have to flip it over to find it. Yeah, it's maybe there's an eye there. Maybe the eyes up there. That's the way that this art works, is it will be a bird on one side and a person on the other. It's probably has to do with some type of spiritual, you know, the Native Americans and the ancient people were very religious. This is just a pecked out bird head. If you look closely, you can see all the peck marks. This is actually a white piece of quartz. So, of course, this normally doesn't have a lot of color. And you can see the black and the white on the outside, and then the red. It's all pecked out. So it's just like a little bird head. That's its beak there in the white. I've shown that one a couple times before. I do have a couple new ones. This is a really great one. Very crystally. It's kind of the same style as this one that we were just looking at with that headdress there. So you can see that same type of headdress there, and then the white section would be the eye in there. It's just a beautiful piece. I showed a couple of these before, but I know, you know, not everyone has time to see every single thing. So, you know, all the videos that I'm posting. So with the shadows, you can see that this is a totem man. There's large statues at this site. The whole purpose of this channel is to try to save this site. This is a bird effigy, of course. It's his beak right there and his big tail sticking out. A lot of these I've shown before. Duck heads, little tiny birds. Took a short of this one. This is like some type of clay ball material. His mouth was actually deeper before, and it seems that whatever was inside of here is like coming out. I know that sounds crazy, but this white stuff in the middle of his mouth there wasn't there before. It seems like after I extracted him, he developed that. I don't think I have a whole lot here that you haven't seen, guys, but real quick, if you're new to the channel, this is probably one of the easier ones to see. This is a bird cardinal with the red paint still on him. You put him like this, he's maybe like sitting on the, you know, sitting on a line or something. He's still a cardinal, but now the top of his head's here. If you put him like this, the top of his head is here and his beak is here. But if you put him like this, his beak is at the front and the top of his head is here. If you flip him over, he turns into a dog, like a dog head. And you'll notice how the paint kind of pops out at you. There's that eye there, and it'll pop out at you when you put it at the right angle. And then if you put it like this, everything kind of fades and blends in a little bit. So you guys can tell me in the comments what you think this looks like to you. I believe that this side is a goose head. This side is the duck head, and then of course there's some human images in this as well. I believe this was a toy. I believe that ancient people used to use these to learn. That they didn't have paper. You know, we didn't have paper back then. We didn't have cell phones and pictures and things like that. You'll notice on the very front of here, if you look closely, there's a little ridge right on the edge there. There's a large eye on the top of this. Some type of god or something. There's a couple different images in this. There's also, you know, people in here. Let's see if I can see it this way. It is a practiced art, so sometimes it takes a little while to learn it, and it can wane on you. I've found that it has waned, and you know, you have to kind of stay with it in order to keep it going. This is of course a painted piece of quartz, just like the bird here. And you can see, of course, definitively that's his eye there. He's got several faces on them. Check the other videos of me going through this piece. This is a beautiful piece of work, and it's really neat that it's painted so that it makes it a lot easier for us to see it. Try to find something that you guys haven't seen yet. Of course, I've got tons more, but unfortunately just not the time to go through them all. But I know that you guys want to see this stuff, and I haven't uploaded anything in a little while, so I wanted to share these with you. This, of course, is a little bird here. And I've got some more stuff, and so stay tuned. We'll have some time in the near future to be able to show you some more. So thank you for watching. Have a great day.